I have been smoking so much weed. It has been a long time since I have made a YouTube video. Anyways, we're gonna try to get this done quick because I do not have storage and my phone is the iPhone 7, so it's outdated and old and it does not have any more storage. I apologize. I hope your guys' quarantine is going fucking fantastic. Mine is. Like, I fucking hate school, first of all, and now I don't have to go. So, it's a win-win. The last video I posted was about 2 years on testosterone, and that was 8 months ago. That is a long time, and a lot has definitely changed since then. Not like about like my physical like body, but more like mentally and emotionally, and like me as a person has just grown a lot. I'm gonna discuss that. So first of all, I'm gonna catch you guys up on what has been happening in the last 8 months. So I'm gonna lay out a timeline. Alright? Here we have August 2019, which was last year, the beginning of my junior year. And this is now April 2020. Let's see. At 2 years on T, I was really happy. It was my sophomore summer, and I was living. I had 2 jobs, I had friends, I felt okay with myself for a bit. In August, a few tragic things happened. When I started school this year, I was on like it was very different from my sophomore year. I just kind of isolated myself. I didn't really talk to anybody. I started pushing my friends away actually. And as that was happening, this whole thing with my school and like my club, I had this club because I like digital media, right? I like making videos and creating content. And basically, there's like this whole clash with authority. And the administration of my school completely shut down my club, our club. The reasoning was very bad. We didn't really have a say because we're students, and the respect isn't equal, I guess, because we're younger and we don't know what the fuck we're doing. But that hurt me because that was my passion, and they took it away from me. My school took it away from me. Yeah, I got really fucking depressed after that. Not just because of that, but that's one of the things that happened. Right after that happened, I lost my best friend. It hurt me. It gave me anxiety, and it made me feel bad about myself. I was just like, I'm not gonna be treated like this, and I just kind of snipped you out of the picture. Not so long after that, I get a phone call late at night, and basically somebody tells me that somebody else told a few other people or has been telling people that I am transgender. Somebody started exposing me, my deepest, darkest insecurity, for no damn reason. Somebody that I once trusted, somebody that I once held close to my heart enough to reveal to them something that I feel completely ashamed of. Yeah, humans are fucking trash if you didn't realize. After all of that nonsense, that was like 3 or 4 like just really shitty events happened. And that was like the middle of August, the end of August. After that phone call, I cried. I hung up, I laid on my bathroom floor, and I curled into a ball and cried. And holy shit, it felt like I hit rock bottom all over again, and I don't know why. The fact that like I couldn't get my surgery too was also stressing me. It was like a constant stress. Because when you're trans, your number one priority in life is to achieve feeling comfortable in your own body. You need to go through the process, the hormones, the surgeries, the therapy. You have to go through all of that until you can feel connected with yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically. That's the one thing that every human has. You have a right to feel okay in your own fucking body. And when you're transgender, that right has been stripped away from you before you were even born. Okay? So as long as you understand that, you can kind of understand why I was crying on the floor. Hopefully, if you have any remorse or sympathy, empathy at all, any human emotion whatsoever, I was really sad. It felt like how I was when I was in a mental hospital. It felt like nothing was gonna get better and I was hopeless and that I should just stop trying, and that night I decided that I was going to end my life. So, what I did was I went to my bank, took out all of my savings in my bank account, and bought a car. It was an old car. I was gonna try to carbon monoxide poison myself. That didn't work. I had a car, and then I felt super shitty. Alright, so the story doesn't end there. In fact, it gets better. The day after I failed at trying to attempt suicide, I went home and I woke up to my dad having a cardiac arrest. Yes, I was very terrified, scared. I thought I lost somebody for good. I thought I lost my father. I was full of regret and guilt, and I was experiencing so many negative emotions. And I didn't recover from that. So, let me just remind you that we're only at the beginning of the timeline. That was the end of August, and now we're in September. I felt like I was dead. I felt like this was hell, and we're all in hell, and nothing gets better, and we're all doomed for eternity. Life never gets better, and yep, we're damned. So I started smoking a lot, and drinking, and partying, and abusing my privileges, and just living, I guess. But the thing is, I wasn't living because I felt like I was already dead. I felt like I was in hell, so I was just mentally fucked. I got super fucking depressed, as you could kind of piece together. October, November came around. I got my first girlfriend. You must be thinking, Ash, what the fuck? You said you were fucking depressed. Well, yeah, I was. And I told her that before we started dating. And she was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. It's probably not that bad. Until she realized that it was really fucking bad. That turned into kind of a shit show. A lot of good experiences. Yes. That was my first girlfriend. I used to feel super bad about not having a girlfriend ever because, like, I'm trans and it's hard to get a girlfriend when you're trans. It's hard to do anything when you're trans. Anyways, November is when I decided that I was going to try to kill myself again because life didn't get better, like I said. And I was just like, I just dug myself into a really deep hole, a really bad mental space. And I just wanted to die. So I was going to jump off of a building this time because I knew that would work. So I was mentally preparing myself to do that. Yet, somebody stopped me. This whole fucking intervention happened. And my friends and people I love successfully stopped me, prevented me from taking my own life. And I owe every ounce of gratitude in my body, in my soul, to them because now I'm here and I'm alive and I'm happy to be alive. Yes. Alright, okay, so now what is it? August, September, October, November, December. We're almost there, guys. December is when my girlfriend broke up with me because I was a mess and she didn't want to deal with it. A few weeks after that, I started talking to another girl. That girl was like, holy shit. Goddamn, that was my second girlfriend and she was really great. Yeah, it's past tense because we're not dating anymore. We broke up. Obviously. Anyways, but she was good. She was everything I could have asked for. I told her I was trans. She accepted me for it. She made me feel like I was really loved and really supported and cared for, and she was everything that I, like, could have, like, wanted in a girlfriend, I guess. And, like, yeah, shit happens. She was a really good experience. I'm glad she happened. I'm glad that we got to spend that moment in time together. But now it's time for fucking bitches. Because fuck love. Okay, so 2019 was pretty much hell. Like, from August to, like, December, which is the end of the year, hell. Fucking hell. Like, my mental health was just really bad for, like, 6 months. And then January, right after my first breakup, things started to get a lot better. A lot of that was due to the fact that I was talking to another girl, and she was making me really happy. I don't know, girls just like to break up with me. I guess that when my first girlfriend broke up with me, I got a lot of motivation, I guess, because I wanted to, like, I didn't have anything else. You know, I hit rock bottom. She was the only thing that I had left. Like I could say that I had. And then when I didn't have it, I was like, wait a minute. I was doing this shit on my own way before your ass. January, it was a great fucking month. It was winter break. Like, I was exploring and I was doing a bunch of fucking shit. I was living. I was the most happiest I've been in so long, and it felt so good and uplifting, and holy fuck. February was good too. I was still dating my second girlfriend. Things were good. March, she broke up with me. Don't know why. Probably cause some other fucking guy. But hoes will be hoes. I got no closure. I felt really fucking shitty because it's not that I depended on her for happiness, but she did elevate my mood significantly during the time that we spent with each other, because she would do shit that I like to do. She would give me self-confidence, she would make me feel loved, and I guess when you take that away from something, or when you already experienced that for a couple months, like, and it just disappears, it's you feel empty. I also felt I got no closure, right? So I felt very insecure. I felt like nobody is gonna love me. And I guess that's one of my biggest fears. Rejection, my biggest fear. I don't know. I felt really bad for a good amount of time. I just kind of used it as an opportunity to grow, because I did learn a lot of valuable lessons from that. Anyways, February, April, that was March, right? So, yeah, it was pretty recently. The way she broke up with me was terrible. I have no respect for her at all. I still hope for the best for her, like, and I hope the best for the new man, because shit, she made me happy, and I'm pretty sure she's making him happy, so good on you, bro. Good on you. Sloppy seconds. Now it's April, and I started doing drugs again. I stopped doing drugs in, like, the beginning of the year, and then my girlfriend broke up with me. I started doing drugs again. When I say drugs, I only mean smoking weed and, like, drinking, you know, but I've been using it to grow a lot. This breakup has really toughened me. It's really exposed me to, like, reality of life and love and just everything. And holy fuck. At first I was like, fuck you. You hurt me. You could have sent me into depression again. You could have, like, ruined my life again. Because you made me feel so shitty, right? So I just turned to substance, and I thought that if I just get super high, I won't think about you as much. I won't think about her as much. And I'll forget. No. What happened was, I got super, super fucked up. My liver was fucking burning, and all I could think about was her. That's love. I fucking hate it. But I did love it for a period of time. But anyways, I started doing drugs. I'm still constantly doing drugs. I'm still smoking a lot of weed, but now I've been using it to self-reflect, and it's been helping me a lot, and it's been actually, like, helping me grow, not, like, causing destruction. Alright guys, so now that you guys are up to date with the last 8 months of my life, I'm now going to share with you what I have learned throughout all of that. What I learned about me. Okay, this is gonna get deep, up close, and personal. I learned so many fucking things about me. The number one thing is, I was, and still am, a very troubled kid. I have a lot of problems. I have been through traumatic experiences. And I've come to accept that. Like, I understand that I experience emotions like this, and I react the way I do, and all the actions that I've done in the past 8 months, and, like, just shit that I've been, like, how I've been treating people, my attitude, like, it's all a reflection of the way I was raised and the things that I've been through. And yeah, I have fucking problems, but that's just me. I have problems. One, when I was growing up, I didn't fit in. I wasn't normal. Kids didn't look at me the same as they did anybody else. I wasn't able to fully communicate how I felt about my own body. I didn't know what transgender was. Like, I didn't know how to tell people that. Like, people would make assumptions. Parents would go off. Teachers would get confused. Like, in my elementary school, the admin of my school, like the office people, like, thought I was a problem. They made me go to the school counselor because I was a problem. I felt like a problem. I grew up thinking I was a problem. And if you don't fucking think that's going to affect a child when they develop into a young adult, you can suck my dick. My parents did not know how to react about me being trans because, of course, they haven't had a trans kid. I was their firstborn, and I was a mistake, so. But that's what I learned about myself. It's just that I've been through a lot of stuff, and I should take it easy on myself. And I'm not a shitty person. Like, I wouldn't just break your heart for no fucking reason. Like, are you... God damn it. Holy shit, I can't even tell you. I've been smoking so much weed and just tripping the fuck out and just, like... I'm 17. I'm growing. I'm making mistakes and I'm learning. And I'm taking every fucking opportunity to grow. Because I understand now that I don't deserve to be treated like shit. And I have been. For no damn reason. And I want what's best for me. And I'm gonna get top surgery. And I'm gonna make myself happy. And that's it. I'm not living for anybody else. I'm 17. I tried to kill myself 10 times. And I'm still here. I'm understanding why this is all happening. I'm to the point where I'm getting more mature and my brain is developing, I guess, because I did not understand any of this shit when I was 16 at all. But I'm almost an adult now, and I'm understanding things better. And I have a car, I have a bank account, and I'm growing up. And I want to seek adventure and thrill, and I want to live, and I want to be able to not have titties. Shit!